Nice to see you.
Perfect. Well, here we all are. It's Friday. This is the Friday support call. I'm Stephen Carlson. Our host is Ingrid Hoffmann. We all know Ingrid. She's very active in Germany as a coach and Sedona Method and promoter, I would also say. We had a brief conversation before starting this call, and she's working on a topic right now, which is the inner child. So, Ingrid, I'm so happy that you offered to take this call, and I pass it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for introducing me. And as well for mentioning the topic. Yeah, I've done one workshop in German, one online and one here in my house with people from this area. And there are three more coming. And I think the work with the inner child is pretty amazing and important because we all have wounds that we carry along in our adulthood. And I think it's freeing when we let them go. So the experience with that lady that was here in my house, it was amazing. It was so amazing. Yeah, there was an old picture from her, and afterwards there was a new one, and she dared to say things she didn't dare before. So, yeah, I love that.
Well, I just jumped in again because I'm tempted to ask you, would you like to
Hmm?
offer a group release about the inner child? It sounds very interesting.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. When you hear the word inner child and the wounds inner child, what comes up when you hear that? Maybe some form of rejection you experienced as a child from your parents, friends, mates, or some form of criticism, or even abuse, or whatever wounds might be still there. Could you just say yes for this very moment to the pain that is involved and the memories that come when you hear these words? And um, can you allow, if there is some wanting to have it different, the feelings, can you allow this wanting to be different to be here as well? And very often there's judgment. We judge ourselves and others, and we blame ourselves. Guilt, shame is very often a topic. And can you allow these feelings to be here? Guilt, shame, and self beating ourselves up for that. Can you allow that to be here? And just for now, could you let go of all the feelings that arose? Would you let it go? And when? And can you sense whether there is some wanting control, wanting approval, wanting love, wanting to be seen, wanting to be safe, security? Could you allow that to be here as well? I sorry. And just for now, could you let it go? This wanting to be safe, to control, whatever. Wanting love, wanting approval. Would you let it go? And when? And can you sense how personal this all feels? It was your childhood. It was your story, your experience. It's all about you. And just for now, could you, for this tiny second, let go of the identification with that story? Would you? When? And can you sense what is beyond that story? There is still some feeling about pain or sadness or anger. Can you allow that to be here? Could you let it go just for now? Would you? When? And could you be open to the possibility that that you are loved, that you are appreciated, that you are whole and complete, regardless the past. You are already perfect. Could you open to that possibility? And could you open that even more? You are not only loved, you are love itself. And if you could open only a tiny little bit, just for now, could you open a little more, and even more? Yeah, that was a short version. Yeah. And if something is left, you may address it now. Or I'm asking the people that have already raised their hand. Romy, would you like to start?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, fine. And you?
This was perfect. When you mentioned inner child, I've been researching about this for years and doing work with it. But what I would like to do today, maybe, experience how would you, or maybe releasing on inner child around money. And since I was a child, all the money that I got, we didn't have enough. My mother and father has two jobs, and all the money that I got, it was taken away. So maybe around this, yeah, and maybe it can help others too. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. So can you welcome what memories you might have around money from your childhood? You saw there was never enough money. Daddy had to work hard. He even had two jobs. Can you welcome all the feelings that are involved when you remember that? And
Yes.
yeah, and as a child, we think that's the way life is. And we regard this as normal. And this becomes our pattern. So could you welcome this automatically, seeing this as life pattern?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just for now, could you let go a slice of this life pattern?
Yes. All of it.
Nice.
It was
Would you?
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
one.
No.
Nice. What is here now?
There's still something left.
Yeah.
What I get is the word I'm looking for, responsibility. You know, I taking on responsibility with money, like it's like this fear of inner child.
As children, we want to have mommy, daddy, and we do what we are able to do, and it's not our task. So, and this is a pattern as well. Can you allow this to be here as well? However it looks now in your adult life.
Yes.
And maybe there's a memory that you took responsibility for a situation you were not responsible for, but their children love their parents, and so they do. They want to help. Yeah. Can you allow that?
Yeah. A lot of sadness there.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you allow this sadness to be here? And even if tears want to roll, can you allow that as well?
Yes.
And can you sense whether there is some wanting to change that?
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And can you sense whether there is some wanting to get rid of it as well?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And can you sense if there is some wanting to hold on to it as well?
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So can you allow all that?
Yeah. It's like love and hate relationship.
Yeah. And just for now, could you let it go? This love and hate relationship.
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
When?
Now.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel now, this love-hate relationship?
Love is here, hate is gone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Uh-huh. What else is here?
There's still something on my chest.
Yeah. Good that you mentioned that. Can you allow to sense when you go through all these memories, all these feelings, all the thoughts, ideas, how the body reacts? Can you just notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Just allowing whatever reaction is there. Can you just allow it?
Yeah. What comes up is resistance to receiving money.
Can you allow this resistance to be just for now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And can you allow it even a little more?
Yeah.
And a little more.
Yeah.
And just for now, could you let it go?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
Mm. And could you open to the possibility that you welcome money, that you allow it to flow from whatever direction? Could you open to that possibility?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Would you open to that?
Yes.
And fine.
Now.
Nice. Mm. How does it feel now, this very moment?
This intensity in my chest disappeared. It's like openness more.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'm more willing to receive it. Yeah.
Nice. So let's imagine whoever comes along and wants coaching, wants you to have a course in his area or whatever. He's
Mm-hmm.
suggesting, offering an opportunity. to do the work you love to do, and he offers a good amount of money for that. What is your feeling this very moment?
There's still some resistance.
Can you say yes to that resistance?
Yes.
And if there are some tiny voices that saying, "Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy," whatever this tiny voice is telling you, can you just allow that as well?
Yeah. There's more doubt than
Yeah.
more like doubt is but more present, and there is no those feelings, but
I see. Yeah.
doubt is present. Yeah.
Can
Is
you
it
allow?
possible?
Yeah. Can you allow this doubt to be here? And maybe that has never happened in the past, and the mind automatically concludes that will be the same in the future.
In the future, yeah.
Yeah. Can you allow this automatic conclusion to be here as well?
Yeah.
And that creates the doubts, I guess. So can you allow this pattern?
Yes.
And just for now, could you let it go?
Oh, yeah.
Would you?
Yes.
And when?
Now.
Nice. And can you allow to sense what is going on with all the emotion to and fro? What is going on in the body? Just allowing, just noticing what is going on. And what is there now? What feeling, what thought, what idea? Concept?
Yeah, this sensation in my chest area.
Let's come back. Can you allow it? Can you just open and allow this area to be as it is?
Yes.
Just notice again. And very often when we just noticing it, it starts to change. This noticing has a quality of allowing. And this allowing takes pressure off. How is it now, this very moment?
It's going down, yeah.
Just for now, could you let go what is left? Just for this tiny second.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yes.
And one.
No.
Nice. So what is there now?
It's like a wave of this intensity, but what I get, it will fall away. It's just moving, like a pulsate feeling, like it's pulsating. But it's lesser and lesser.
Okay, could you just allow it? And could you up to the possibility that for some reason the topic money feels a little lighter? Could you open to that a little more? And even open to the possibility that money flows in?
What I got is money is pain. Money is
Nice.
pain.
Yeah, can you allow that to
Yeah,
be here? Is
yeah,
that something you saw with your parents?
yeah.
Mm.
They struggle a lot, and they still were very behind, you know, like I didn't lack anything like food or everything, but it's still their struggle, efforting for money, and it affects their health and everything, you know. It's like, yeah,
So can you welcome this effort,
yeah,
this pain? And maybe there's a belief that it has to be that way.
yeah. It's kind of like runs in our family.
Yeah,
I'm from a big family, yeah, and
yeah. Can you just allow it to be there that your family is run by the belief that it is hard to earn
yeah,
money, you have to care a lot, that you have to suffer. That's a family structure. Ah, and could there be some sense of loyalty to your family?
oh yeah, yeah,
And could you allow that to be here?
yeah,
And could you allow to love your family? I guess you do it anyway.
yeah,
And in your heart, telling them, I love you all so much, but I allow myself to leave this family pattern.
yeah.
And you may follow if you want to, but if you want to stick to this pattern, of course you're
No,
free to.
no, it was enough.
Nice. Yeah. So could you send them all the love you have
Yeah,
and allow yourself to break out of that pattern and allow yourself to receive abundance,
yeah.
to open up to abundance.
Now it's gone. Yeah,
Nice, nice. I just wanted to ask it.
yeah. It was just a big relief washing
Yeah,
over my body. Yeah, it was just like,
nice.
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Does it feel complete?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for putting that on the table. Sharon, hi, how are you?
Hi, Ingrid. Thank you. Nice to see you here. I
Nice
didn't
to see
realize
you.
I was next. I was a bit surprised then. I suppose my inner child is a little bit confused. I've had two bizarre, intense experiences this week where I've had a neighbor very physically abusive and aggressive. I was accused of things that were actually what she's actually doing. It was quite intense. My mum was shocked, another neighbour was shocked. And then that was end of last week. And then on Tuesday, I went to a place for an appointment. I've been going for 10 years and I've wanted to come away the last couple of years because it's so negative and what's going on. And I got pulled aside by a manager and I was accused of talking about someone in a really inappropriate way and lots of lies was told, and it was just really bizarre. And I just felt like, why do I feel like I'm constantly being attacked and treated unfairly? I did get up in the situation and say to the person, it's a total lie. This isn't true. I'm not being treated this way anymore. I put up with a lot here and I'm walking away. So I was quite pleased that I did that, and I did it in a calm way. But I'm just
Nice.
confused about,
Congratulations.
yeah,
Congratulations.
I feel the gains from doing the releasing.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
situations were really horrible, intense situations. The neighbour was near enough physically threatened. Her fist was flying everywhere. And it was just so there was so much hate coming my way. I was so attacked, but I felt so calm, and I didn't.
Nice. Oh,
So
nice.
again, but I'm still feeling quite like, oh my goodness, what happened there? And plus there's family stuff going on as well. It's really intense. My nephew and his partner are living separately, not through choice. And she's out the area. And now my nephew has fractured his elbow a few days ago as well, so he can't drive to go and see them. It's just so much upset going on. And I'm just like feeling so confused right now. What is going on? Yeah.
Can you welcome all the feeling, all the confusion, all the wanting to understand, figure out what it is all about?
Yeah, I'm trying to work it out so I can try and sort it.
Can you welcome this trying to work it out? Just allow it to be here. It is here anyway.
Yeah. And I'm feeling drained in that. And yeah.
And can you allow that feeling to be drained as well? You hear?
Yes, I can, yeah.
And I guess there's some wanting no longer to feel it, right? Rejecting that feeling. Is there?
Yeah, rejecting the feeling and the whole experience, all the experience.
Yeah. Rejection in the one way, and the other is it's familiar too. And this familiarity is some form of security as well. So can you allow this pattern to be here as well?
Yes, I can. When you were talking to Ramona and you were saying about loyalty to your family, to stay with the struggle and that sort of thing, that was so good for me, really. It just felt,
So can you welcome that, if that is present for you as well? Allow it to be here. Your loyalty to maybe a family that doesn't know love and care, that all most of the time knows all about fighting, crying. Yeah. Can you allow that to be here?
Yeah, it just feels as well. And sometimes I've been thinking recently, I feel like I'm putting them first, sometimes trying to help them so much. And then there's part of me sometimes wanting to walk away just for myself, just to give myself some respite.
Yeah. So can you welcome this idea to walk away and leave them alone? And the idea to help. Can you welcome that?
Welcome that idea to what? Sorry, Ingrid.
To help them.
Oh, to help. Sorry. Yes. Oh.
And could you let it go just for now?
Yes, I could. Yes.
Would you?
I would. Yes.
And when?
Now. Yeah.
And could you allow the possibility that you care for yourself first? Could you allow the possibility when you are stable, confident, in good shape, healthy, in good mood, happy, at the best, that maybe you could help them, but
I hear what you're saying, and I know that to be true, Ingrid. What I'm feeling right now is I'm having very little space for myself. There's not much space in where we're living, and then they're coming around a lot. Sometimes like really early this morning, and it's like then we're looking after the baby, and it just feels like there's no space or time for me. And sometimes my mum,
Can you allow to find this space within you?
Yes, I can, yes.
Could you allow that even more?
Oh, yes, I can. Yeah.
Space of peace within your heart. Every time something might be going on around you, and you allow yourself to go to your heart and allow to, oh, where is it? Where's my love? I know it lives here in my heart. I know it's there. And could you allow that?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And could you allow that even more?
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Mhm. And would you allow to prefer your heart to any other situation? Prefer to
Yeah.
go
Yes.
inwards before you react to someone else. First, your heart. Could you
Yeah.
allow? Could you allow that? Just for now.
Yes, I can. Yes.
Would you?
I would. Yes.
That one.
Now.
Hmm.
Oh,
How is it now?
yeah. It feels calmer because I feel that I've been really lost in the mind and the stories, and I'm finding I've got a lot of upset and hate coming up towards the woman next door because the things she is doing seems so unfair, and so
Can you somehow, Sharon? It makes
yeah.
no sense to the mind, but somehow sense that hate and love is one.
Even now, what there is one, did you say, Ingrid?
Oh, if there is hate for this lady, and when you go into your heart, and from that place of your heart, there might be even some love. Could you be open to that? Just as a possibility.
I actually feel that's really difficult because I feel so threatened by this person, and it's continuing as well. What's happening?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Could you allow yourself to find a possibility to handle or find a peaceful space?
Yeah, what's just come up then is it's being at peace for myself.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's being at peace and not letting myself get into the stories of the mind.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, and feel the
It's
peace.
it's not in our hand how other people behave. It's not in our hand.
No.
Where we can focus on our own feelings, our own heart, and our own inner state.
Yeah.
Could you allow that to make this inner being your priority?
Yes, I can. Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And would you allow that to be your priority?
Yes, I would.
Mm-hmm. and why?
No.
Right.
I feel so much calmer now. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lovely. And that's what it is, isn't it? Like you say, it's me being at peace. Yeah. And
Nice.
not reacting to what she's continuing to do. That's what my mum keeps saying as well. Do not react. But yeah, it's just being at peace. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes a reaction is good, but very often not necessary.
No.
There's a to and fro and fight and hit to and fro and
Yeah. Yeah.
not worth the energy.
No. No.
And
Just leave it to the universe to sort out.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Ingrid.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Sharon, for putting that on the table. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Right. Can I just ask you a question, Ingrid? Before
Yeah,
I know
please
you're
do.
doing calls in other languages, German and French, I see.
German.
Yeah, you're doing
Yes,
German and French.
the
Yeah.
second one and the French one.
Yeah,
I
I speak a
have-
little. I speak a little French.
Nice.
I
I
would be.
haven't. I
I'm not.
haven't. I
was
have
just,
an interpreter. My French is not enough.
I was
Nice.
just going to say, would it be okay for me to come on one of those calls just to do it with the
Yeah,
end? Raise my hand.
yeah,
Want to
yeah,
speak?
yeah.
I do that if that's okay with you. I was going to
Yes,
mess.
it is. Next Monday, tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. This Monday.
One. Oh,
But,
I can't actually.
but,
I can't
but
actually
at 8 in the evening.
Yeah, I can't
Not-
actually
not
do this.
6? Huh?
I can't actually do this Monday. I've got something else on, but I will do it next time, definitely.
Okay, once a month only.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Thanks.
to see you then.
Bye for now. Bye.
Bye. Mhm. Hi, Lorenz.
Hello, Ingrid. Good to see
Hi.
you.
Good to see you
Hi.
too. Hi. How-
Ingrid, I'd like
Yeah.
some assistance about. I've been having problems sleeping,
Hi.
and you laugh, but
Yeah, but welcome
So-
to the club.
I see. Yeah, anyway, I've been having difficulty, and if it becomes too much, it really can become a hindrance or unpleasant. So
Yeah.
I'd like to do some releasing on that, if
Yeah.
possible.
Mhm. Can you welcome this? I cannot sleep well, or
The belief, yeah.
yeah. Can you allow that to be here?
But I have this problem.
And can you allow this belief? I have this problem to be here as well.
Yeah, it feels heavy.
Mm-hmm. And can you sense the heaviness and whatever is in the body, or when you talk about this topic, how does body react? Aish. Can you allow that?
Yeah, it reacts with a heavy feeling.
Mm.
I have a problem with sleeping.
Mm. And can you welcome the tendency of the mind? That was in the past the case, evening by evening, by evening. And automatically it concludes, it will continue.
Yes.
So, yeah. Mhm.
Unless the cause of the problem has been addressed.
Can you welcome that idea? Yeah. And the automatic thing of the mind. Can you allow that to be?
Yeah,
Mm.
I can. And interestingly, yeah, I can allow that
Okay. Yeah.
expectation. Yeah.
And can you welcome this as expectation, whatever it is? And you just say yes to that expectation.
Yes, that's more heaviness.
Okay. And just for now, could you let it go? Or we have invited to come along.
I can just be.
Would you let it go?
If I could, yeah.
And why?
No,
Mm-hmm.
if I could.
So can you sense whether there is some wanting to get rid of it, wanting to hold on to it at the same time, probably?
Yeah, there's a wanting to make it real.
Hmm. And can you
But
allow that?
to defend the statement that there actually
Yeah,
is a problem.
yeah. Defend it. Wanting
Defend, yeah.
here is this the sleep pattern, however it is.
Yeah.
You're wanting it to be different. You're fighting
Yeah,
it.
I want to fix it, yeah.
Yeah, and want to fix it. So, and this fixing, wanting to be different, keeps it in place. Can you allow this way of?
Yeah, I'm angry.
Oh, can you allow the anger?
Yes, I'm angry at the problem.
And what does the anger do in the body? Just notice
Well,
it.
it certainly doesn't help me sleep.
Mm.
It arouses the body
Mm. Okay.
and
Just
energizes.
can you allow that? Mm. And just for now, could you let
Yes,
that all go?
I could.
Would you?
No,
When?
never.
Oh, can you allow to hold on to that topic as much as you do?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And a little more.
Yep.
And a little more.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And would you let it go now?
I would if I could, yeah.
And when?
Now.
How does it feel now?
There's still a small voice that says, the letting go will not help. I have to fix the problem.
Yeah. Can you allow that voice to be here?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And what does
Also, it would be unacceptable if it continues this way.
there's an expectation that the sleeplessness will continue?
Yeah, if it would be unacceptable.
So fight will go on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you allow this expectation? And the conditions, it feels like a conditioning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just for now, could you let go of all the conditions the mind creates?
I don't know what you mean by condition.
If this, then that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, got it, yeah. Yes, I could.
Yeah. And would you?
I would.
And when?
Now.
Mm-hmm. And could you be open to the possibility that you allow body mind to do whatever it does? Sleep perfectly or be awake. And
It's a stretch, but I feel some courage about it.
yeah, maybe
Yes, I could allow the
yeah,
body mind to do what it does.
yeah, yeah.
And there's also resistance to being awake. and attachment to sleeping.
Yeah. Can you allow this resistance and the attachment to sleeping? Oh, I guess the most annoying part is the running mind, right?
The annoying part is the tiredness the next day and the reduction. That just feels very unpleasant.
The next day, there's a feeling, oh, I did not have enough sleep.
Yeah, and
Can you allow that?
Yeah.
That is a belief. That's a belief. Can you allow that? Even it doesn't matter how long you slept. But watch it. Really, I mean it. Watch it. It doesn't matter. You may be fresh even with 3 hours sleep. Allow yourself to experience that. Could you allow that? Believe that you need this amount of hours of sleep and then you will refresh. Some days it's true, some other days not. Maybe
okay.
with a few hours you are fresh, fit like whatever. No, it's a lie. It's a gossip. Yeah. Could you open to that possibility that this belief I need maybe 8 hours or whatever sleep and then I will be refreshed? Could you allow this belief to be here?
Yes.
And could you be open to the possibility to experiment and see how do I really feel? Maybe I had only 4 hours or what? Is it really true? So just experience. How does my body feel? Or is this automatic conclusion, oh, I had only 4 hours, so I have to feel bad? Could you allow an openness to experiment with that? Could you allow that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is disturbing you around sleeping?
Nothing except for the fact that sometimes, except for what I said, nothing.
Yeah.
It's the inability in the past to fall asleep, and sometimes, not always, a difficulties the next day. Not, yeah, in especially in certain situations or environments.
Could you allow the body to sleep or not to sleep the way it does? And could you allow to love the body, whatever sleeping pattern it seems to have at the moment? Just
Yes.
for this, yeah. Just for this tiny second. And could you allow
I
love,
can, yeah.
this love to become more and accept whatever the body does? Be at peace with it. At least a possibility to be at peace. Yeah.
Yes.
With,
Yes.
with what the body does. Oh, how does it feel now?
That's good for now.
Okay, good. Thank you
Thank
for that topic.
Yes. I'm sure there are others on the call who
Yeah,
benefited.
yeah. I know that song as well. And yeah, for me, it was very often this mind. But
Yeah.
the last weeks, I went to bed early, slept early. Surprise, surprise. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Esther, it looks like you want to say something.
Well, Ingrid, this is interesting. We have about 10 minutes left in the call. We have one or two people who I don't recognize who seem to be new to the call. That sounds like an opportunity to somebody, perhaps.
So if someone wants to put up a topic, you're welcome to do so. Yeah, Matthew. You have to unmute your mic. Matthew? Can you hear me, Matthew? Matthew Henderson? You've raised your hand.
So I've asked Matthew to unmute, but there's no way that I can do that for him.
Do you know how to unmute, Matthew? Oh, just a minute. I would interpret this gesture. And if you don't know, it's in your left corner of the screen. There's a microphone, and when you press on that, you can unmute.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry about that. I'm kind of like just sitting, so I'm just gonna like kind of be out of the picture, I guess. I think you can hear me okay, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm kind of on the same thing as the last guy. It seems that when I mean I sleep pretty well, but I think I'm doing this. I'm kind of doing something that is like not helpful to me anymore, and I thought it was before, but it really I don't know. There's a lot of tension right now, and I kind of would like at least to do some release on that. And
So, shall we start?
Sure.
Can you welcome all your memories around the topic of sleeping? All your wanting to sleep, maybe fast, not laying for so long in bed, and maybe wanting to sleep for several hours. Can you allow all this longing for a good night's sleep to be here?
Honestly, no. I mean, like I can when you say welcome all the memories, that like brings up I don't really want to. Like, that's just
I see.
too much for me, I guess.
Okay. So
Like,
can you notice the memories, the feelings? There's too much. Just noticing it. You don't have to allow it. Whatever is there, can you notice it?
yeah.
And can you sense whether there is something that's a bit different?
I didn't hear you.
Can you notice if there is something a bit different?
Yeah.
And just for now, could you let go of wanting it to be different? Just for this tiny second. Say no if you feel like no.
I feel like
No.
no, because it
Nice. Would you let it go? Just for
no,
now. And when?
not now. I feel like it protects me, honestly, is what comes up.
Okay, can you notice that? That it seems to protect you. Can you notice that?
Yeah.
And is there a wanting to get rid of it, wanting it to be different, wanting to hold on to it? Very often we want.
Yeah, they're wanting to hold on to it.
Yeah. We push away and holding tight at the same time. Can you notice that?
Yeah, I can notice the pushing away, and then it just feels like when I actually kind of touch on it, it's like kind of there's something else came up, but like this is like it just seems like a massive kind of like it's all about me and that kind of thing. Like it's like not that it's all about me, but I'm saying like it just seems like very
personal.
like this is my life, I guess. That's
Yeah.
like kind of the
yeah. Can you allow or notice this identification with this is my life, this is my story, my Matthew story? Can you notice that? It's you. It's your life. That sense.
Yeah.
And just for this tiny second, could you let go of the identification with that story? With that Matthews?
No.
Would you?
No. It's
And
like wanting to.
It's like wanting.
I just said it's like kind of wanting to punish myself. I'm not wanting to let go.
So beautiful. Can you notice?
So many things that I did not do because I've been identifying with this thing for a long time. And
can you allow this guilt, shame, punishment, punishing yourself? These three go together. Can you notice them? Guilt, shame, punishment, self-punishment. Can you just say yes to it? Just for this tiny second, not for your whole life, but for this tiny second. And if it shakes, yeah, okay.
it feels better, but then I just don't feel like I got all of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of
Okay, can you say yes to it again? Whatever is left. Just for this tiny second. Maybe.
no, I don't know. I just don't.
No, no. Okay, okay. Can you allow to resist it as much as you do?
It doesn't seem like resistance. It just seems like there's just more like a really a trying or a scrambling to let it go because there's.
Can you welcome this effort of letting it go?
I can notice it, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay. And just for now, just for this tiny second, could you let go of the effort? Just for this tiny second. Yeah. Would you?
Sure.
And one. And one.
I'm not now, I guess.
Would you was a no, I guess, and would you was a no as well. Say it aloud, because that's what your heart feels. And it's good to say what your heart tells you. And if it says no, say no.
No, it's a no. I feel like I guess when you say when, it just brings up something else, and I kind of have to like re-go because
Can you welcome this?
I was very afraid of death, so then there was a lot of resistance to it, and then there was kind of like the mind basically made up that like I guess resisted so hard that when somebody says when, I'll just hear that the memory will come up and it'll be like death, and I'll be like okay, and then like I know it's not true anymore, but it's just annoying and it's just frustrating. It was just resisting the word death because it thought it was gonna die like a while back, like a year ago or something, and then now it's gone. But then it's still the tendency is still there to, or at least just the memory, I guess, that was like true, that was like some magical pattern that got formed when it really didn't, but it's still there.
Can you notice that it is still there?
Yeah.
And can you notice how much you try to fight against it?
Yeah, I don't want it, I guess that's
Yeah. And does it work to fight against it?
no.
Right. Yay. So just for this, so fighting it doesn't help. And could you try something else this time and say yes to it? Just for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And could you say yes to it again? Just for now. Not your whole life. Just for now. Mind amplifies your whole life. No, it's all about now. So could you just say yes to it for now? To the whole mess. Just for this tiny second, yes. Yeah. Would that be possible?
Yeah, but it just feels like there's a belief there at the same time that I need to I need to like let go of a belief in order for it to like really be done with.
Yeah, yeah. Can you notice this belief? Or could you even allow this belief to be here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you are very experienced in fighting, whatever, the feeling, the belief, and
Very experienced. I've been fighting this for a long time, and it is
yeah,
run really
and,
wild. So
yeah. So, and you just noticed that fighting it doesn't help, right?
yeah, but it's like if I don't fight, then it'll just take over, and like I
That's
won't.
another belief. That's another belief. Can you say
Yeah,
yes?
well, I
Yeah.
guess it's based on what was, because it definitely took over before, and I did
Oh,
not have a fun time.
nice. So the mind automatically experiences something in the past and concludes it will be the same way in the future. So can you welcome or allow or notice this pattern? Just for now.
Yeah, I guess a bit.
Mm-hmm. And could you let it go just for now? Just for this tiny second. Say no if you feel like no, but say it.
Okay.
No.
No,
Would you? Would you? Say no if you feel it that way. Would you let it go if you knew how to do it?
well, it's like
You know what? When your mind says yes,
no.
yeah, here we go. When your mind says yes because you want to get rid of it, that unfortunately doesn't work. So
I didn't hear the last part.
when you say yes because you want to get rid of it, that
Yeah.
unfortunately does not work. So and that yes came from the mind, because the mind thinks when I say yes, then it will go. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does not work. So it's better to, when your system, maybe your heart or whatever, says no, to say it no. And very often, the system lets go, even if we say no. We don't have to understand it. We don't have to know how that works. It just works that way occasionally. So it's important to answer what your heart tells you. And what if that is a no, so you say no. Oh, fine. And when? There is only now. There is no tomorrow. So what's your now feeling this very moment?
It feels better, but then I'm just having stuff come up from the past, and that's pretty much what I get a lot, is whatever happened, it comes up, and then I feel too, not powerless, but I just don't want to deal with it. So then I just
Can you say yes to that, what you're just telling me? For this tiny second, say yes.
to whatever is coming up, or to not wanting to deal with it?
Yeah. Can you say yes to it?
No.
And can you even say yes to the judgment? I guess there's judgment around that. You're judging yourself for not wanting to deal with it. Is there?
Well, yeah.
Can you, for this tiny second, say yes to judging yourself?
The attachment.
Yeah. Can you say yes to it? You know, you have fighted it all your life. This time, we are doing something different. This time, only now and only today, we are saying yes to it. Could you do that just for now? No.
No, I was like, it feels like it's taking a lot of courage, so I was kind of like letting the courage well up for a second.
Okay. Whatever the answer is, as long as the answer is from your heart, all is well. Can be a yes. Yeah. Mind makes a story, but the heart has no story. So could you open to the possibility that all you are suffering from or about or with, and that you believe is your story, that there is something that is bigger than you, and that this something loves you no matter what. If you judge yourself, this bigger whatever loves this judged Matthew. Matthew fights this bigger whatever loves Matthew. Whatever Matthew does, thinks, feels, Matthew is loved by this bigger whatever. Could you open to that possibility just for this tiny second?
Not really, no. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, put through this all.
Keep
It
it,
was like
yeah.
all love. This has
Yeah,
been a really
keep it.
horrible experience.
Yeah. And can you allow the possibility, just the possibility, that this horrible Matthew is loved? And this horrible Matthew is just a thought, meaningless and unimportant. Yeah. Running the show, and Matthew somehow takes it serious, but anyway, Matthew is loved, no matter what. Just a tiny bit. Could you open in your...
Sure.
Yeah. Could you open to that possibility just a tiny bit in your heart? The love lives there. I guess you only notice that sometimes. Could you allow?
Barely, yeah.
Yeah. And could you allow the possibility that you every now take a second and just ask, are you there in my heart? Just this. No answer. Mind, what the mind answers is not interesting. We are not interested in what the mind answers. It's boring. It's all the same every time, the same, and who cares? We care about a small, tiny voice from our heart, and the heart doesn't talk a lot. It's very silent, but the love lives there. And it's covered by all the shit mind putting on it, and could you allow occasionally to open a little spot to your heart, or just this opens? There is somewhere there's love. No, this openness is enough. Could you allow that? Just for now?
A little bit of love. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes and no, I guess. I don't know.
Nice, yeah, good. However the answer is, it is loved anyway. Matthew, can
Yeah.
I leave you with that? Is that
Yeah,
the-
that's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Nice, nice. And have you got a releasing partner?
No, I don't.
There's a huge community here.
Yeah, I'm on
Oh.
WhatsApp, so I'll look on there.
Yeah. So ask for a releasing partner and make appointments as often as you can, because
Okay.
that is all releasable. You don't have to suffer all day
Thank
long.
you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. See you next time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye. Hi, Stephen. That's it, I guess.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay, so all right, very cool. Well, I guess I invite everybody to unmute. You can just say goodbye. And I thank you, Ingrid. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for running this call.
It was awesome, like every time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you,
you.
Ingrid.
Bye.
Thank
Have a nice
Bye.
week.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Ingrid.
you all.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.